Well, thanks. I'm going to keep this brief because I know everyone has had a big day of learning and listening. First and foremost, I want to thank Craig Fuller, and I think all of us should today give him a round of applause. So, I met Craig in 2017, right before he was about to launch Freightwaves, and in my opinion, Craig really exemplifies what being an entrepreneur in America is all about. It's about having vision, it's about executing, and it's about leaving the world a better place, leaving your ecosystem that you're impacting a better place. And I would say that all of us here today have been a part of that ecosystem. So thanks, Craig. Appreciate you, appreciate the Freightwaves team. Secondly, really awesome to hear so many inspiring speakers. I mean, we heard the industry leaders today. We heard people like Jet McCandless, who created his own category, people like Harish, who sold companies for a tremendous amount of money, Ryan Joyce, who joins us from the CIA, pretty amazing that people are now jumping into our industry, the logistics sector. But let's talk about why you're here. Why are you here? Are you probably most likely the smartest, highest IQ person at your company, the strongest operator at your company? Perhaps you're a high-end consumer of technology, but you are here because your companies are investing in the future, investing in change. And your companies will be here in the future. There are a lot of companies not here that might not have such a great future. When I think about the ecosystem and why you're here to help to make the world a better place, to make logistics a better ecosystem. And that's what's exciting me, because the people in logistics, we just care more. Why am I? You're not going to see slides because I don't want to talk about slides today. I want to talk about changing the industry. I want to talk about super intelligence. I want to talk about human adaptation, Darwinian evolution. That is why I'm here. I've been building and selling companies in this industry for 21 years. The past 6 years, I've been investing. I've been watching from the sidelines, investing. Some companies went public. 7 of them are on the Freightwaves top 25. Some of them are no longer in business. But there was always this sense of we were missing something. And I remember as an operator, as a 22-year-old kid, just graduated with a philosophy degree, and I find myself in a seat, in a freight brokerage, with this system of record, a computer, and a keyboard. And I was confined. My brain did not think like the system of record. My actions did not act like the system of record. I was confined. And so after 6 years of not being on a freight floor, my wife wouldn't let me go on one because she knew if I went back, I would keep continuing to be on it. So I went on a freight brokerage floor after 6 years, saw what was going on, and I was amazed. No technological evolution. More systems, more point solutions, more confusion, and more systems of record. And that is why I believe the future is a system of action, a system of orchestration. I think that system of records will work in conjunction with the system of orchestration. But if you think about being able to express yourself, if you think about a musician as an instrument, if you think about a baseball player might have a glove, a parent, we express ourselves how we parent by how we interact with our children. But in freight, we never had a system of orchestration. It was a system of record. And what is so exciting to me is this future is very bright because of the massive amount of money that is being invested both on the infrastructure level in data centers and both on the LLM levels, like you're seeing at OpenAI and others. And so my thought was I was going to jump back in the industry because everything I wanted to do when I was a 22-year-old operator, everything I wanted to do when I was building my top 50 freight brokerage, I could do now. And even if I couldn't do it now, if I invested the time, energy, money now, I saw a future where we will be able to do everything I wanted to do with a system of action versus a system of record. Notice there's not many system of record companies in here today, which is a whole nother topic we can discuss. But This evolution from freight operator to freight broker to now building AI applications has really been inspiring. And the biggest reason it's inspiring is because of the moat. And we talk about what is the moat. VCs are in the crowd, and I'm sure they'll talk all about the moat. In AI, the moat is innovation. I repeat, in AI, the moat is innovation. Competition breeds innovation, and that is why this industry is moving forward. We have competition, which will eventually create innovation, but we are missing one really big component. It is no longer about compute. It is no longer about the strengths of LLMs. It is no longer about the strength of the algos. It is about our ability as a logistics community to adopt the agentic AI, to think bigger. I think someone from C.H. Robinson just said it's should you reframe the workflows or should you keep their workflows? This is a reframing of everything in the industry. And I believe it takes a combination of domain experts as well as very experienced engineers. My CTO and co-founder, for example, he was building agentic AI for code review for 3 years. I had to convince him. I said, please stop building that. We need you in the logistics ecosystem. And I think we're going to start seeing more real agentic AI engineers in the ecosystem making big impact. So I'll leave you with this is, look at these names. Some of your companies are on here. These are the companies of the future, the companies that are thinking about AI, that are acting on AI, that are investing in AI, and are really joining the journey. And so from an operator, someone who has built a top 50 freight brokerage, I built a top 50 freight tech company in logistical labs. This is the beginning. We are at step 1 or 2 in this very, very big evolution and new paradigm. And so again, I'll leave you with this. This is a wonderful industry. Innovation is the moat. Forward deployed engineers can't help. But when we think about how to innovate, we must collaborate and we must open doors for one another. And I hope that all of us can leave here thinking through who we want to work with, who we want to transform with, who we're going to compete with. But most all, if we can just, it sounds cheesy, but if we can all just get along, I think the industry moves forward faster. And I think that's why we're all here. So again, have a great day. And innovation is the only moat. And good luck to whomever just wins the award. Thank you.